So in the last video, we left on throwing the particles and attaching them to the surface. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spawn a here's the gun, and it doesn't matter what it is, we're just going to spawn them off screen. We're going to put them right there. So in order to do that, we'll make a dynamic set, and we'll grab the group, impact origin, and then we will position born and pistol shot, and we will go bullet, create a bullet group, and set that to bullet. Grab a node, and for the node we'll select the gun, and then hook the position up to the position. And then what we want to do is we want to set the reference. So where's that reference? Set reference. And hook it up like that, and we're done. So here's the bullet spawn. So what do we have so far? And there they are. And the bullet spawn. So now what we got to do is we have to bring them to their point. So we'll go bullet motion. So let's grab the bullet. Let's look at its reference. Get reference to me. Particle data. Look it up. The position. So we got that, and then we will go dynamics and use a bring to, and then we have the position, and we have the particle, and just like that. And I went like this, and that's what happens right now. So I'm just gonna slow it down so you can see it. And so that's what happens every time a particle is born. It will spawn a particle, and then it will bring a bullet to that position. And as you can see, you got the white particles, which I'll change to red, going to there. So that's half the battle. Oh, I hope my mic is on. Is my mic on? Yeah. The next thing we're gonna do is impact spawning. So let me go over what I've. Wow. Okay, I'm very tired. Okay. So now that we got that, now what we want to do is we want to set up condition test. So when they get close, they die, and then they spawn. So this black box, we're going to call it impact spawning. And I'm going to create another one in here, and I'm going to go distance test. So what we want is we want to test the bullet. We want the reference. We want to look at the parent particle's position. So let's do that again. Position, and you could have stored this in a data channel if need be. And then set up the distance test. With this, so we got position 1, position 2, the distance. It might be negative, depending how you pull them. So I'm going to add a black box of absolute. There we go. And now we can threshold this, because we want to test it So when it's within a certain value, 0, put it into the float so we can easily change how far away it is. This is going to be a boolean on. The direction, what we're going to do is we are going to hook that up to an alignment to have that particle travel like that. So if it's within 5, we got that, and we want to spawn, so we have the position data right here. We want to export that out, and we want to, I think that'll do. I think we need the particle too, and I'm going to copy this threshold, and when it's going to be a bit less than this one. So we're going to add, so when it just becomes a bit closer, so it's going to test positive when it's within the distance. And, oh, I guess I could have just outputted the distance, like the output here, the radius, but I'm just doing it with the threshold. So now that I have this, I can put in I can kill the particle. So I want to kill the bullet. Particle die. So the bullet's going to die when it comes within 3 units of the whatchamahoozy. So with that now, we can position born. And so we'll just do impact. So I'm just going to call it sparks. Drop sparks. We'll go pistol shot. 25. Hook up particle. Hook up position, and then on like that, and then type on per call. And so let's see if we can get this working. Yep, and there it goes. Now, there's some bullshit going on. This is what we want to do. We want to, when we align the surface position, we did this. We put the to a data channel. Oh wait, no. That normal is very important. So we have, I didn't do this last one, so let's just say we created a data channel. So let's add a 0.3, and we'll call it surf normal. You could also do this, you could just align it to the surface, but we'll see if we can get this working. And we'll set this to channel 0. So there we go, we got the surface normal. So I don't think I covered it that video, but so go back in here and set a data channel to remember the to store the normal. Or you could do it by alignment, but I guess I did it by normal. Maybe it's not a good thing. So I'll let it save. Come on. No patience. Hook up. So we got the impact spawn. So what we want to do is pass the direction. And in order to do that, we need, I did it with a p-pass before, but if I set a reference, let's try to get creative here. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is most likely going to bomb. Born particle. Hook up the particle there. So now we've set a reference between the sparks and which particle did we hook up? The bullet particle. This is going to be neat. Alright, so let's create another dynamic set and direction pass. Or I guess we'll call it spark velocity. So this is getting maybe a bit esoteric, and I shouldn't be doing it this way, but this way is going to be fun. So let's grab the sparks. Let's operators, tools, reference, get reference to me, ref particle, get reference to me. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. I had to do it by a p-pass. Alright, let's do it the original way, because I can't pass a data channel with this stuff. As much as I'd like to, I cannot do it. So let's go p-pass AB, operators, initiator, p-pass AB. So we're gonna go by distance. So we're gonna take the impact origin, and we are going to take the sparks, and we are going to add in a velocity. And we have the data channel right there. So we're gonna pass. I think I gotta flip these actually. Let's go sparks and then impact origin. Maybe it doesn't matter. So there's the normal. So let's go direction and plug that into the direction, and let's see what we get. I think that might be working. Let's go, because I have speed of 10, so let's go 100, and let's set in a condition of particle age, sparks, so when they're born, let's hook them up to that. Wow, that's not working. Bummer. That is a bummer. Yep, that sucks. I'm gonna go back in here. I'm going to set alignment to particle and plug that in, and I'm going to cache record. Let's see if I can get this working. Only the nearest. Alignment. Standard get direction. Let's get the Z direction and plug that into direction. And there's group. How did we fare here? Oh, and there we go. So what I did is, oh wait, no, the normal wasn't working because I ran the cache and there wasn't a data channel. When I created the data channel, I didn't write the cache. So I bet you if I went normal, I bet you this is still gonna work. Yeah. So that's what it was. That was my mistake. So my mistake was I created a data channel right here, channel 0, created it on here, and I had to re-record to write that data channel into the particle. And so there we go. So now that we have that, we can go and then variation, and now we've passed in the surface normal direction into the sparks. And as you notice, it is quite speedy. So I can do my spark pass, Where is it? Gravity. Let's look that up. Gravity 98, and this is the general idea. I'm just going to put a shape on the bullet. Bullet spawn, helper standard, shape. I'm not going to do all, like I did the overview of how much stuff I had, and this is the same idea. You just repeat, you repeat the, what is it? You know what it is. So let's go 10, 10, bullet, show mesh, master dynamic, show mesh is on. Let's see what we got here. So this was a really big problem I had when, as you see, the bullet is aligning to where it needs to go, but it changes. So what I had to do is I have to stretch the bullet out pretty hardcore. So let's stretch it out like this. Does that even go in the right direction? God, I hope so. Okay, so what would be the problem here? So it's under the distance test. Let's go alignment and then set this to direction of travel. There we go. So now this is where it came into, you see a bit of bend, but you know, it's going so fast and you know, you don't really notice. So there's a bit of interpenetration, like right here is the example. So you know, you could drive, we're back in right here of how big this threshold is, and you could probably work out, you know, the distance versus the scale into a mathematical equation. But you know, what I did is I would just play with this value. So I'm gonna go and set edit on the fly right there, and then go back into my distance stuff, and then I would play with this value. Let's see here. This needs to be higher, so I'm going to put it to 50. Whoa, too high. 10, 5. So I want it to die a bit, so I want it to die a bit earlier. Or no. There we go. So if I move this number up, it dies before it reaches and interpenetrates the. So right when it kind of interpenetrates, it dies. And that's it. And then you can adjust the speed by the bring to is your speed of your bullets. And I guess that's it. I thought this was going to be a lot longer, but you know, this is just the general idea. So there it is. And then so that's how you do this effect. So it's a bit sloppy. It's not refined like the shot, but it'll do. So hopefully once the project ships, I will send. I'll put up the clip and then I'll put up the scene file. Hopefully I can do that. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.